Today. Good to have you this morning. Welcome to Motivational Monday. So today is a good one. So this one for me, I wanted to share something that really stuck with me over the weekend. I watched a short video this last week that completely reframed how I think about preparation, discipline, and really daily success. And the message was simple, but it was powerful. So I want you to think of your future self as a friend, and I want you to start helping them out. So here's the idea. Imagine your future self, tomorrow's version of you. That person's going to wake up with a long list of things to do. They're going to have to get ready. They're going to have to make decisions. They're going to have to solve problems. They're going to have to handle surprises. They'll have good intentions, but they'll also be tired. They'll be distracted, maybe even a little overwhelmed. Now imagine this is a friend of yours, and you really care about this friend. What could you do tonight that would help make their life easier? And if you cared about that friend and you wanted to see them succeed, what would you do? You would start helping them prepare for the next day. You would start laying things out for them. You would start making whatever tasks that they had for the next day, you would set them up for success. And of course you would help them out, because that's a person you want to see succeed. Because if that person was your friend, you'd want to help them. You'd do those little things that would take pressure off their plate. You'd make sure that they start their day with clarity, not chaos. Now that's the mindset shift. What if you're not doing it for your friend, but you're doing it for your future you? You're doing it for you tomorrow, you the next day, you the next week. Because you're not just preparing for tomorrow, you're taking care of someone that you care about, your future you. So instead of thinking, I'll do it in the morning, I'll do it later, I want you to think, I want to help my future self win. And when you look at it this way, discipline stops feeling like punishment. It starts feeling like kindness. Because here's what this kindness really looks like in real life. And I promise it's simple. Lay out their clothes. Help your future self avoid wasting energy on little decisions first thing in the morning. Just lay out their clothes. Prep their meal for them. Give them something ready to eat that supports their energy and goals. Organize their work. Make sure that their desk, their gym bag, their notes are all in order so that they start the day focused, not frantic. Set out their workout clothes. That tiny visual cue just removes friction and gets them moving. Maybe even write an itinerary. Give your future self direction. A few clear priorities so that they know what matters most when the day starts. When you do all of this, you're sending tomorrow's version of you a simple message. I've got you. I've got you. And here's the cool part. There's actually science behind it. Your brain has a hard time connecting with your future self. It sees that version of you almost like a stranger. That's why we procrastinate, or we skip what we know we should do. But when you start thinking of your future self as someone you know, someone you care about, your brain shifts. You start to make better long-term choices because it's personal. You wouldn't sabotage your friend. You wouldn't leave them unprepared or stressed. So don't do it to your future self. So I took this to heart this morning. And this is how I personally applied this. Last night before I went to bed, I spent about 10 minutes getting ready for tomorrow. Getting my clothes set up for the morning workout. Getting my work clothes prepared. Preparing my lunch that I'll bring with me. Right down to having my work bag ready to go and everything in there. I even went a little extra and said, hey, I'll make my son's lunch. I'll have stuff set up for his breakfast in the morning, so it's easy. And that's all it took. 10 minutes. But then when I woke up, it didn't feel so hard. It wasn't I was late rushing out the door. I actually had time to sit because I was waiting for my son. I just sat and read. There was no friction, no scramble, no hesitation. I was just ready. So if I do that every time, that type of setup for my future self, whew, it feels like I'm walking into a gift to myself. So here's my challenge for you this week. Start helping your future self. But I want you to think of your future self as not you, but a friend. And then your biology will kick in. So tonight, before you go to bed, ask yourself, what could I do right now to make my friend's life easier for me tomorrow? Then do that one thing, just one. It could be lay out your workout gear. It could be setting up breakfast. It could be prepping a lunch. Or it could just be writing out 3 priorities that you want to do tomorrow. And then do it again tomorrow night. And then again the next night. Within a week, you're going to start noticing something. You'll start trusting yourself more. You'll feel calmer. And you'll start building momentum. Not by doing more, but by caring more for the future you that you're becoming. So, in closing, you really don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to be thoughtful about what comes next. So when you start treating your future self like a friend, you build trust, you build consistency, you really build success. So tonight, do something kind for the version of you that's waking up tomorrow morning. They're really counting on you, and they'll thank you when the alarm goes off. So again, thanks for joining me today for Motivational Monday. Remember, the greatest gift you could give yourself is preparation. So be kind to your future self, help them win, because that person is you. So I'll see you either in the gym, in physical therapy, on the 4% today. We're going to continue to build on 4%. Should be a great one. But overall, be kind to yourself, continue to prepare. Thanks for coming on today and sharing me your stories. I'll see you in the gym.